I'm not going to be on here long. Let's see if it'll work now. I only have like a certain amount of time. Armor, good morning. It's weird. YouTube is weird because I see you down here, but at the top it shows 0. Going to be a great day. I think it's going to be positive. I do think they're going to come out with some positive news. That's why yesterday I felt like it just started running. Like, there's a reason. There are reasons why a stock run, but there's reason why it ran like that, okay? Does it mean to say that someone on the inside knows more than what we know? They know something's going to happen. They know they made, I think the earnings call is going to be good. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. I'm not going to be on here long. 8:30, I'm getting off. Now, I did sell a little bit of shares, like I said earlier. I sold a little bit of shares to get in another stock yesterday. I was trying to scalp it. I didn't get into it too deep, but I tried to scalp it yesterday. It was another stock that was running. And now it's came back down since this morning. But it's like I didn't put a lot of money in. It's like money I'm not even really worried about. But what do you guys think is going to happen today? I feel great. I feel good about the whole thing. Okay, I've got some people slowly coming in. All right. Leave a comment or hit the thumbs up if you're coming in so I know that you're here. I see 3 people. It could be more, but I see 3. At the top, it shows 3. So we got Armor in here. Who else we got? Yep. Okay, some more people slowly coming in. Go ahead, leave a comment so I can give you a little shout out. I think today's going to be great. The volume is already, I'll watch you later. The volume is already high. I think it's higher than what it has been pre-market. So I did some calculation, right? And I did say I was going to make a video on this. For some people are like, well, when the stock gets to a certain price, they want to know like how much profit they're going to have at the price they bought it. They want to know. There's even been people like, at what price it needs to get to so I can have $1 million, right? And some people are really looking for that. Okay, so I did some calculations on my own, so just to kind of give you a rough estimate of like how many shares a person should have at a certain price to become like to have $1 million. I wrote it down. Well, I wrote a bunch of numbers down, but for me, okay, this is for me, and it's a high number. Okay, for me to have $1 million pre-taxed from this stock, okay, the price for me, it needs to get to like $107, okay, because I only have so many shares. I only have little shares, right? I have 6,000 shares, but that's the price that I have to get to if I want $1 million. Do I think it could go there? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Um, I make calculations if it gets to $50. I make calculations if it gets to $20, and I know how much I'll make. Okay. So I'm going to make, maybe I'll make the video today, later today. And so you guys come back. Some of you guys probably already know your numbers, right? But I wanted to do some calculations for some people, and it's just going to be a rough estimate on how much, at what price a person will need to sell or get out if they want $1 million. Okay, I'm just going to use the $1 million number because some people like $1 million, right? And I'm gonna make a video, but I need everyone's share count and the your average cost. Yeah, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Like, I'm thinking of a lot of stuff right now, like a lot of stocks. Let's see, who else we got in here? What are your thoughts on getting to $1 without the reverse split? It's, if they come out with some great news, which I think they're going to come out with some news, I think it will help it. If the news will help it get to like at least 50 cents, then I think it'd be very possible to reach $1. But they're running out of time. This is what I think their game plan is. It's just my opinion, okay? My opinion. It's not saying it's going to happen. I think they're going to have a good earnings call in the after hours. I think the stock is going to run up. I think the stock is already going to run up today. It's running up prior to their earnings call, right? So it's already going to be already up. If it runs up today prior to the earnings call, we just say, for instance, it goes to like 40 cents or 50 cents, right? The earnings call come out and it's really great. It could run up another 30, 40, 50 cents, possibly, okay? And then it will put it over $1. Or it's just going to run up a certain amount, and then after the earnings call come in, it's going to be at probably this highest point, maybe like 30, 40 cents, something like that, maybe around 40 cents. I'm just guessing. And then later, a couple of days after that, they come out with some more good news, right? And then it just push it even more higher, closer to $1. So anything can happen. These are just scenarios I came up with. I think they got a strategy. I know they know what they're doing, because I think they're trying to let it get to $1 on their own. They're not organically. They're not trying to. They just wanted to do that naturally, right? Before they say anything about a reverse split, because they already know once they say something about a reverse split, people are going to be like, "Oh, I'm not holding through that." Like, it's just a proven fact, right? Jason Smallbiz says TTO is going to 10 cent. What's your thoughts? I'm just going to give my opinion, okay? I don't think it's going to go to 10 cent. I just don't. I don't feel like it's going to go there, because when I got into TTOO, I got in at 13 cents the very first time. And when's the last time it went back down to 13 cents? Like, when? It hasn't. So my thought is just my opinion, okay? I don't think it's going to go back down. What time is it? I don't think it's going to go back down to 13 cents unless if some drastic news come out, then I can see it pushing back down to like the low 20s, maybe at the high teens. And I always had a price bracket where I think if it comes down, it will go down to maybe like 18, okay? High 17. I don't think it's going to get any lower than that unless something just doesn't go right with the company, okay? That's just my thought. So that's the only way I can see it going down to 10 cents. But me personally, I really don't feel like it's going to go to 10 cents. People say that about all kind of stuff, all kind of stocks. Oh, it's going to go down to such and such. Like, it's been on the uptrend like the whole Like, look at the weekly history, look at the weekly chart, look at the monthly chart, look at it, just look at it. It's like it's trying to make, it's trying to move up. Like it's coming out that bottom stage and it's trying to move up. But they have to get this done. Like, they're on a very thin line to get this over $1 before their deadline. Okay, so I'm sure they have some type of game plan, because they do not want to get delisted from the stock market with what they have going on. Like, they just don't. It's just my opinion. But okay, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna get back in the stock market. You guys have any news? Like I said, I always come back to one of my videos, whatever I load up today. I got a video loading right now, so go watch that as soon as it's done. Come back and leave some comments, leave whatever you find, any news, because people come back and they look at that stuff and they read it. Okay. All right, guys, I have to go. Armor, thank you. Jason, thanks for coming by, and the rest of you guys that are sitting in the background just listening, thank you anyway. Okay, because I see at least 4 people, but 2 in the comment section. But thanks, guys. See you later. My other video is loading up right now. Take care. Peace.